welcome to my channel, Soberton Makery. I'm Katherine and I'm here to talk to you all about sewing. So thank you so much to everybody who has watched my recent catch-up video after being missing in action for 6 months. It's been wonderful to have conversations with you all and to hear all the lovely things that you've been up to, and it's so lovely to have been welcomed back with open arms. So thank you so much, and welcome to, if you are a new subscriber. I've had a little flurry of new subscribers since I've come back, so welcome. You are more than welcome here to talk all things sewing. So I thought I'd have a quick catch up and then I'll tell you what today's video is about, and then I'll have a quick catch up and then we'll get into it. So today's video is all about my WIPs, my work in progresses. I've got a lot of them. So I know recently there's been quite a lot of videos about WIPs, and this is because of the fabulous challenge that Lisa from the One Lisa show has done about sewing up your WIPs. I totally missed the boat on that, but I thought I would join in the bandwagon a little bit because I have a lot of WIPs in my sewing room, and I thought it'd be fun to chat about them, and I thought you guys can help me decide which ones I should get sewn up. So yeah, we'll talk about those in a minute, but I thought I'd have a quick catch up whilst we're here. I think it's been a couple of weeks since I last uploaded a video, so I hope you are all really well. We are all good here. It's been a busy couple of weeks. We had half term last week, which was lots of fun. Kirsty was working, so we had lots of children in the house, and I helped for a couple of days, which was lovely. And yeah, and then also what else did we get up to? I'm trying to remember. It's gone in a flash, honestly. Sebastian was lovely and helped me make some mincemeat the other day for mince pies. He was hilarious. He's like, well, where's the meat in it? I was like, there's no meat in mincemeat. I'm sorry. It's a bad name. I'm sure probably years ago there was meat in it, but there isn't anymore. But anyway, we made that. I've got a big jar of it ready to make some yummy mince pies out of when it is time to make mince pies. And I've also made a Christmas cake. So yeah, I've been busy. I've been organised. I've been getting on with the jobs just because I'm going up to London tomorrow, and I'll be up there for the next few weeks for work and just for life things as well. So yeah, I thought, yeah, that's what we've been up to. I'm trying to think other things that we've been doing. Well, we've just been busy, I think. Yeah, being a family. Oh, my watch is going mad. Oh, it's the plumber. I'm not answering that right now. I hope he's not interrupting the videoing. I'll have to edit that out. But yeah, yeah, that was my catch up. I don't think there's much else to tell you, but I think that's about it. Yeah, so let's get on with the video. Sorry, I'm umming and ahhing. Not very professional, is it? Oh, before I forget, let me tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Libby shirt by Sew Over It in this lovely viscose that my lovely mum bought me. Thank you, Mum. And yeah, I've had this in my WIPs pile for a very long time. I think I worked out I've been in my WIPs pile for 4 years, and I finally finished it last week along with another Libby shirt, but I will share that in a makes video in a few weeks' time. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it. It's got these lovely little sort of pearlised buttons down the front, and yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I've been wearing it with a cardigan. It's my go-to thing. I was discussing this with Rachel from the lovely French Seams, and I was saying, yeah, it's going to be blouse and cardigan weather, and she thought that sounded brilliant. So thanks, Rachel. Right, let's get on. Oh, sorry, now my watch is going mad. Oh, now there's a voicemail from the plumber. Thanks, Mr. Plumber. Right, let's get busy discussing the WIPs. So we've got quite a pile here. Now these are what I'm classing as work in progresses. I've got another whole cubby hole up here, I'm patting it, full of projects that are cut out, but I'm not counting them as WIPs because they're just cut out. I haven't even started them, so they haven't been made it to the WIPs pile. That's how bad I am. I think I've got, yeah, probably 10 projects in there that are cut out, ready to go, but haven't been made up yet. So yeah, I'm just one of those people. I'll often get this spur of energy to cut something out, and then all of a sudden it'll be on to the next thing, or I will have cut it out for a sewing challenge and run out of time and not finished it, or I've cut it out for something to wear at a special occasion and then I've realised I've run out of time to sew it, a bit like I cut out what was it, a saltwater slip dress for our holiday to Turkey, completely ran out of time to sew that, so that's just been put away because there's no point me sewing it now. I'm not going to wear it in the winter. So yeah, that I have quite a lot of those that are just cut out. But then I suppose when the moment comes, I can just whip them out and have a go and sew them. But I think they are less frustrating than WIPs, because WIPs are half done. So you have to go back in the bag and work out where you were in the pattern and start again. So yeah, I'm going to go with the WIPs. We're not going to discuss the cutouts. So Some of these WIPs I've started a little bit, some are fully in progress, and some are really close to finishing. So I really do need to get on. So the first one is ridiculously close to finishing. In fact, I've even worn it out. I've just been lazy. Now this is a, oh, sorry, dropping things on the floor. It's a Tammy handmade, is it Naya tee? Naya? In this fabulous viscose jersey that I bought ages ago, and it's got my favourite colour of the moment in, which is this like really deep pinky purple colour. And this is finished. I've actually worn it out. I can show you a picture of it. I wore it to Carfest, but I was really lazy and didn't hem it. So I don't know if you can see there. It is not hemmed. I would really like to top stitch down. Oh, that's the back I'm showing you. Sorry. It looks the same front and back. I need to top stitch down this neckline. And I've got a label that I really want to put in, which is one of the little rosy cheeks. Savage, not average, which I'm loving. So yeah, I'm going to put that in. So I need to put in the label, top stitch the neckline, and just hem it. I mean, what's that going to take me? 10 minutes? I've even got the Mariflex thread out ready. So yeah, that wouldn't take me long at all. I just need to just pull my finger out and do that. So yeah, that's my first WIP. I should be an almost not WIP because it's so close to being finished. Right, the next one, this is one of those classic projects where I've cut it out and I've started it, but ran out of time, and then it's not seasonally appropriate to finish. So this is, let me remember what it's called. I think it's called the, oh, they've even got the instructions in here. That's very handy. Yes, it's the Penelope dress by Hubbarding Patterns. And I wanted to make this for Christmas last year, but ran out of time. So it's all cut out, and I started sewing it at the meet and stitch that I held last Christmas. But I just didn't get it finished. My life story. So this is as far as I got. I'd done the sort of neckline bit with this fabulous ruffle, and then the little button loop on the back. So yeah, I'd done all that bit, and it's sort of attached to, is it attached to a yoke? I can't remember how it works. So yeah, I've done that bit. So the next bit is to attach that to the dress. So it's all cut out in here. I actually think that probably wouldn't take too long to finish. It looks like I've actually done, hold on a minute. Have I done some more sewing? I've actually done more than I thought I had. Ah, it looks like I have sewn the dress together as well. Oh, I'm further on than I thought. Oh, well, this has got to be finished soon then, hasn't it? Look, so look, I have got the shoulder seams attached, and I've done the side seams. Does it have pockets? No, no pockets. My mountain of WIPs is falling over. So yeah, that is not that far away from being finished. I need to attach those two together and then put the sleeves in. And then, is there a ruffle at the bottom? I don't think there is. I think it's just the sleeves. No, no ruffle at the bottom, just the sleeves. And I think on there I've put in the, I think I've adapted the pattern. I've done a bit of a hack and put the Lyra sleeves on it. So yeah, that one won't take too long, and I need to get that one finished so that I can wear it this Christmas. So I think that is this month's project, because then I could wear it in Advent, not just on Christmas Day. So yeah, that is the next WIP. The next WIP number 2, sorry. This is WIP number 3. WIP number 3, if you've been following me for a while, you have seen several times. I've told you millions of times I'm going to have a jacket season where I'm going to sew up all my jackets, and I never get round to it. This project is the Fibre Mood, hold on, yeah, bear with, Frida. And I've got quite a way into doing this. I've got welt pockets on the jacket. Sorry, it's all crumpled and horrible. So we've got a welt pocket. So I've done the welts, which I think was what was scaring me. I think the next bit I've got to do is the zip. And I think I was having issues, and I had to pull off some of the tabs. I think I was having issues, and that's why I suddenly became stumped again. I've done the lining. So I think, where's the lining? Here's the lining for the jacket. It's got all the facings on. It's got a lovely little Rosy Cheeks label on. So yeah, it's ridiculously close to finishing. I think I've just got the welt pockets paused me first of all, and then the zip has paused me again. So I really should get this one made out. And actually this would be lovely to wear with that last dress, because that's got green in it, and another make in here as well. So WIP number 3, Fibre Mood Frida jacket. Oh, sorry, that was a bit loud. Sorry, Twizzler, did I frighten you? I've got Twizzler down here. You just listening? Yeah. Right, WIP number 4. Now, WIP number 4 was a project, so I come up with all my excuses for each WIP. So my excuse for this one is that I was sewing this up, and this was in April that I started sewing this up. Oh, and it's in a bag that you can't even open. It's got loads of fluff stuck in the zip. Am I going to be able to get that open? Let's see. Oh, there, got it. So yeah, I was sewing this up in April, and I thought I had 2 weeks left at home before I started my job. And I got a call on the Tuesday night. I remember it was a Tuesday night. And Mum said, oh, I'm going in tomorrow for emergency C-section. I was like, oh, okay. When would you like me to start? She said, oh, Friday. And I wasn't meant to start until 2 weeks on the Friday. So I was suddenly like, and I was meant to be, I wanted to make this for a christening that weekend. And yeah, eventually I thought I had 3-4 days to finish the project, but I did not have 3-4 days to finish the project. I suddenly had to get a load of jobs done that I hadn't had time to do before I started my job, and then yeah, I started my job for 5 months, and this just got put away. So sadly I didn't get to go to the christening either. So yeah, life was put on hold. So this is full of pins, so it's actually quite dangerous, but it is a, sorry, I'm rambling big style. This is a sew over at penny dress, which I've made before and I absolutely love, and it's in this gorgeous Lady McElroy fabric. And I actually got this from a D-stash from the lovely Helen from Stitch Rip Repeat. Bought it ages ago, probably 3 years ago from Helen, something like that, maybe 2 years ago. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning fabric. So yeah, I've got as far as putting the sleeves are done, the sort of funny sleeve caps done. I was putting in the collar. And as you can see, it's all pinned. It's quite a dangerous WIP, this. It's full of pins. So yeah, I need to finish off the bodice, and then it's attaching the full circle skirt, which is not that hard, really. And in here, I've got some lovely buttons to go with it. Pigeon Wishes buttons. And I've also got these fabulous labels that the gorgeous Sam, thank you, Sam, So Let's Sparkle, my fabulous friend, gave me. And it says, Hello Summer. So this feels with a pineapple on. Thanks, Sam. So yeah, this feels a bit seasonally inappropriate. I mean, I could wear it with tights and a cardigan, but I feel like it's a summer dress. So yeah, WIP number 4, sew over at penny dress. WIP number 5. This was, I'd started sewing for the challenge, I think it was earlier this year, wasn't it? Was it in March? Can't remember. For the Pogonip party. Can't remember when that was. Was it in March? Can't remember. But I started sewing the Pogonip and then just ran out of time. Again, work got in the way. And I think I got as far as, so I'm making it in this lovely fleece with and I picked this lovely fabric for the pocket linings. And yeah, I think I got as far literally as the welt pockets. I did the welt pockets on that little front panel. They're done, and that's all I've done. So that's got quite a lot to do, but I think that would be fabulous to make up now. It'd be perfect for the weather that we're getting right now. Brilliant for dog walks, or I could wear it over my gym kit. So yeah, WIP number, did I say 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the Pogonip. WIP number 6 is totally seasonally not appropriate. I think I've been making these for about 2 years. I thought I'd try and finish them before we went on our holiday, but I ran out of time. And they're the Fern shorts by Afternoon Patterns. And I'm making them in this lovely linen. They're almost there. They don't look very nice right now because they're all crumpled. But yeah, they've got these lovely slanty pockets and darts in the front and the back. And I think they have a little turn up at the hem. I'll make sure I put some pictures in of these. So yeah, all I've got to do there is put the zip in and the waistband. So they're very close, but again, not very seasonally appropriate. And I don't really have the urge to finish those right now. They should be something I start in spring to get done for summer. So that was WIP number 6. WIP number 7. It's just making me laugh when I'm saying the word WIP. I said to Kirsty, I'm going to do a video all about WIPs for my channel. She's like, what? I was like, work in progress. She was like, I don't think you should call them that. It's killing me. I was like, no, that's what we all call them in the sewing community. They're called WIPs. but yeah, sorry. So WIP number 7, work in progress number 7, is something I've been doing for the last 2 years. My poor niece has been waiting for this for absolutely ages. She doesn't know she's waiting for it. I haven't told her it's coming, but she is waiting for it. And I'm hoping she'll still fit in it. I think, I was looking at the pattern, I think I have cut it out in a size 4. There is a chance this will still fit her. My niece is very petite. And I'm sure I've talked about it in a gift in November for the last 2 years. But I'm making her this 90. I think I'm actually doing it with the short sleeves, which is New Look 6638. And I'm making it in this gorgeous Liberty-esque cotton lawn I got from my favourite shop on the Goldhook Road, Classic Textiles. And I think, I'm trying to work out how far I've got. I think I've done a bit to the bodice. What have I done? I think I've literally stitched the neckline and turned this over to make the front button placket. So yeah, that is not very done. But that would be lovely to get finished this year and actually give to her for Christmas. So I'm going to try really hard to get that done, because if I leave it any longer, my niece is now 5, but she is petite. She won't be able to wear it. So that one definitely needs to be done soon. So that's WIP. Did I say number 7? I'm losing count. 1, 2, 3. See, this is a bad situation to be in, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's WIP number 7. WIP number 8 is a lovely jacket. I need to finish this. That's what I say for everyone. This is I think it's called the Nutmeg jacket by Coco Wawa Patterns. And I'm making it in this lovely denim. Can't remember where I got this from. It might have been, is it called Fabricate Murfield? Maybe I've got that wrong. It was a lovely shop from up north. But yeah, it's not now closed, sadly. But yeah, I'm making it in this lovely denim, and then I'm doing flashes and pops of Liberty print. So I've got a Liberty print bit on the pocket, and I've been binding the seams in Liberty binding. So yeah, that's looking lovely. So I've made put the jacket shoulder seams together and pockets, and then the part I was on and sort of got stalled was the collar. So it has this lovely ruffly collar. Don't know if you can see that, like that, like this. And I put the Liberty trim around the edge as well. So I think the next stage is get the collar attached, and then sleeves and buttons and hem, I assume. So that one isn't that far off, and that is quite seasonally appropriate and will be lovely to wear with some of my outfits for the winter. So that one, WIP number 8, is a possible one for getting done soonish. And then WIP number 9, we're nearly there. How many have we got? 10, 11. Right. WIP number 9. This one I did hardly any of. This one is the Nina Lee Carmel jumpsuit. Hopefully I would have been putting pictures in of what these look like. And it's got everything in here ready to go. I mean, the bobbin's even in here. The thread's in here. The invisible zip's in here. Everything's in here ready to go. So it's in this gorgeous fabric. Now, this is a fabric that the lovely Rachel Stitched Up might recognise. I bought it years ago when I started watching Rachel, and it was from the textile centre. I don't even buy fabrics from them anymore. And it's this gorgeous, I think it was a Lady McElroy viscose crepe. Absolutely lovely fabric. And I think the only thing I've done on this is stitch the neckline. I counted it as a WIP because I'd done some form of sewing. But yeah, that's a long way of being done. But I think that would be really nice. It's a sleeveless jumpsuit, but I think this would be really nice with a black roll neck underneath, with black boots in the winter. So that's a possible to get done soon. WIP number 10. This is a long way off finishing. This is not getting done anytime soon. Let's face up to the truth. This is a little project. I got inspired by this book called Rocking Smocking. And it has the most beautiful, some on the back, smocking designs. And they're not patterns for the clothing, but they're patterns for the smocking. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. They have stuff for little girls and for grown-ups. But what it does, it gives you the patterns for smocking. So I wanted to learn how to do this because I have admired the fabulous smocking that Sew Amelia does, and for her daughter on her dresses. And I really wanted to have a go. So I got as far as I decided I would do the Marnie, this one. And what I did is I thought I would smock this front, I'm pointing in the right place, this front yoke section. So what I did is I worked out, how much fabric I needed, although I don't think I worked it out very well, and then did all the gathering. So I pulled it all together. Sorry, excuse the lines and the dots. And then I started doing the smocking stitching along. But yeah, I'm miles off finishing that. The colours I got were quite fun. I'll show you the colours I got. Is it just... Yeah, I think I was just going to do... Yes, I've got these 3 colours, which I thought were quite fun. So I've got the pale pink that you've just seen. Then we've got this sort of pale, very pale ice blue. And then this really bright corally pink. And I thought they would look quite fun together. So it's just on this double gauze fabric that I bought ages ago. And I thought I would try and make a short sleeve Marnie. So make it all, but just without the sleeves and keep the ruffly shoulder bits on. And yeah, do the, oh, excuse me. And yeah, make a Marnie with some smocking on. But that's a way off completing. And it's a very summery outfit because it's double gauze and I want to make it sleeveless. So can't see that one happening anytime soon. Maybe something I could quietly potter and do after Christmas in the springtime. So yeah, that's WIP number 10 or 11. Can't remember. I've now lost count. And then this is the last one. And this last one, I really think I've done hardly anything to it. And I think I've shown it to you before. Or I've shown you the fabric. And it's this stunning. Oh, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This is actually an off cut. I've got some spare. Only a tiny bit. It's a lovely viscose. I want to say it's a viscose twill. I think it is. That I think is a Liberty design, an ex-Liberty design. And I got this again from the Textile Centre. Can't get it anymore, sadly. But it feels absolutely gorgeous. And I've cut out the Megan Nielsen Tanya culottes. And I think all I've done is stay stitched the waistline. So that is miles off being done as well. But actually very seasonally appropriate. I think it would look lovely with tights and boots for the winter. And yeah, I think it would look lovely. So, and I'd wear it a lot. So yeah, that's all my WIPs. So I think what I might do is put a little poll up on the community tab. And I'll pick out of this, was it 11 or 12 WIPs? I'll pick out, say, 3 or 4 of them. But I think are seasonally appropriate to try and finish in the next month. And yeah, you let me know which one you think I should try and finish. Obviously, I need to finish all of them at some point, but some of them are just not appropriate for right now, like the linen shorts. I'm just not going to wear them now. But yeah, let me know what you think and which ones I should get on and done. And yeah, I am very sorry for the WIPs that are in my stash. It's an awful lot and I need to get on top of it. But like I say, it's one of those things. I think if you're a creative person, which lots of you are, and you'll probably understand this, you get inspired by something and you get cutting out, and then I don't know, something distracts you, whether it be time or something else, but yeah, then it doesn't happen. So that is why I've got these lovely WIPs in my pile, and yeah, I do need to get them done. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed looking through my WIPs. Before I forget, I must mention this morning I had a delightful morning. I got to teach the wonderful Max, and Max lives very close to us, and he was very busy, and he has made a fabulous cushion, which I'll put in a picture here. And Max was so lovely, he decided he fancied a sewing lesson. So I said to his mum, look, come, send Max on down, we'll have a little trial lesson and see if he likes it. And Max really enjoyed it, and he was very good. We did some practicing on some pieces of paper of getting him stitching in on the line and doing corners, pivoting and going around in circles. And then yeah, he put in a zip and made a little cushion cover, and yet we put a cushion pad in, and yeah, off he went home delighted with his little sewing project, and he'd like to have more lessons. So it's so lovely to be inspiring younger people to get sewing. Honestly, it feels wonderful. So yeah, we've got another sewing lesson in booked soon. But yeah, I thought I must mention it because he was so wonderful, and I asked him very kindly, and his mummy too, if he would like to get in one of my YouTube videos. So yeah, thank you, Max, for a lovely lesson. Thank you if you're watching. It was a delight to teach you. Right, so that is all from me today. I hope you're all really well. I hope if you have got any WIPs in your stash, that I'm not alone and that you have got some WIPs, and maybe you'd like to sew up some work in progresses too. I think sometimes, especially when you get round to seasonal things, a bit like that dress I had for Christmas, it's nice to go back to them and think, oh, well, I was halfway finished. Let's try and finish it this year. So yeah, I hope you're all really well. I hope you're doing lots of sewing, and I'll be back soon, hopefully with some makes that I've been up to. Anyway, keep well, lovelies. Happy sewing. Bye.